exactly. No, we didn't have that last
easier.
time. Now we've got some names. We know who's who.
That's much easier to do now.
Getting in the start of the ban phase. Now, we have Ready Esports. They are going to be defending first, so they get to ban the first attacker. Lion coming out. That's pretty much a given.
Well, again, and going from the 2v2, Lion I don't think was banned ever when we did the 2v2, because again, in the 2v2, Blitz and the shield operators are your real problems. Now,
well, just to mention, exactly.
All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see
yeah,
you.
like in the 2v2, it was a lot about who you don't want to play against, who was just a nuisance in like a 2v2, 1v1
but now this is your
situation.
Team
exactly.
mentality. What do you not want to face in a team who can...
Echo, that's an excellent choice on a map like Oregon, vital on plenty of the bomb sites. Last pick, I would come out maybe saying Mira, just for that basement, if someone wants to play the basement, maybe a Pulse on a map like Oregon.
I know
we'll see right now. A Clash ban. Now that's quite interesting. Okay. Probably just something, to get out of the way, something they don't really want to play against. Maybe they've been seeing some trouble against Clash and some scrims and things like that. So.
And we're doing the Pro League style, which is 5 attack rounds.
5 attack rounds, 5 defense rounds. And then they switch first to 6 rounds wins. We see a Twitch. We also have the 6 pick, so if you're unfamiliar with that program, we'll talk about that as we get into it. Bandit, Smoke, Legion, Mira, Pulse, that's good. We're probably going to see Kids Dorms, Dorms Main Hall, okay. Twitch, Thatcher, Thermite, Habana, and Buck. Excellent. Habana to open up some of those hatches. Thermite really open up some sight lines in both the bedroom closet as well as that sort of overpass area.
And something to note here for people who are joining us and may not know who we are and what's going on. Obviously, the people playing in this are not Pro League players, so I think that's another big aspect to think about is you're not going to see certain strats runs. You might see unique operators that you might not expect to be seen played differently. That's what I'm most excited about, to see people not just playing the meta, but playing what they're comfortable with. And they're playing with their friends, so what kind of communication occurs with your friends rather than teammates. So I'm definitely interested to see all of that kind of play out in this dynamic and what kind of the ways they explore the map and play with each other as well.
Absolutely. Smoke opening up the wall, pretty much classic. Going to open that floor there. That floor right in front of you see is going to give you an angle to the bottom of the white stairs. It's essentially right over where that camera is at the corner of that L hallway. Pretty much setting up standard defense here. Jaeger ADS is going inside of that dorm's window just to try to negate any sort of push.
Mirror placed.
Drones trying to gather information. Interesting mirror spot. They're going to try and hold that hallway looking over the master bedroom. Just pretty much try and keep that Thermite out of that closet. Really try and hold on to that dorm room. Barbed wire going to go down on white stairs, pretty much still setting in. Attackers rappelling up the sides.
Solid drone throw there. Good catch by producer Cole.
Now they're going to run right into this mirror here. The Habana of Snowvac. I'm sure that they know the mirror is there. 2 drones coming in, going to come up onto the roof. If someone's playing in the top of Big Tower, they might have a bit of an advantage here trying to get some peeks. Cameras being taken down. I don't know if Ready has anyone there.
Might be a new, with these new operators going, might be a more popular spot soon to be.
That's a good point.
Something to think about in the future.
Still waiting for that push inside. Information coming out. Nade going into dorms. Probably trying to push out that bandit if he is on that, that closet wall. I don't know if he is there. No, it looks like that bandit's actually outside of Armory. Beanstalk Ricky first to take down the Legion in main lobby. Oh, actually, he's just outside the kitchen there. Looking for some footsteps.
Through the wall there.
Now that's something to be able to see them through the wall, isn't
That's
it?
on our end, yeah. That makes it a bit more, bit more intense on our end.
Now we have someone inside of the main bedroom closet. Buck holding a tight angle, the Thermite. Now there's a lot of control being made here in both the main lobby and that master bedroom. Now this is good. It depends. Are they going to try and make a push towards white stairs with that Jackal? If he's going to try and take out that Jaeger, try and spot him out. The Jaeger waiting for a push to come from kitchen.
Attackers with a minute left here looking to do something.
Still no push coming out. This is just all information gathering. The collapse, any second now, they're going to... the thermite is gone, so there's no opening that wall. My apologies. So we're in a 3v2 situation. Attackers down 1. The Thatcher caught in the smoke, almost with a good angle into the bedroom. 1 HP. Plant going down. KX picks up a kill on Bear. 2v4. It's all up to the Thatcher upstairs because, oh, and there it is. The Bandit takes out the Thatcher upstairs, going to go for that defuse. Unless Beanstalk Ricky takes down to 1 HP, that's going to be it for the first round, going towards Ready Esports, folks. Pretty tough. I think it probably came down to that mirror placement there. I mean, when they caught that thermite out, there really wasn't much they could do with opening any walls.
And I'd say, Jim, when you're in the position of not having a hard breacher, you also realize that your choices of where you go are now limited.
Absolutely.
You're playing into the defense rather than making your own openings. You have to play into the natural openings that are built into the map, which never play in your favor more often than not. And especially when you lose, when your Thatcher's in such a hard position as well. It was a tough all around, especially once you start losing your teammates. It definitely becomes harder to make those pushes they need to make.
Absolutely. Let's now, going down to a basement defense, we take the Pulse. If you notice, Novak insta-pick on the Hibana. Perfect, opening up those hatches. Thermite, probably going to make a bit of a construction push if that is what they decide to do with him. Maybe use him to open up that main lobby wall over the hatch and then have him rotate back down around. Thatcher coming out, Sledge and Twitch this time as well. Not much really all changing. Off the Pulse to the Mira. Interesting decision there. Gives you information by playing in that closet, playing a little bit safer. The Pulse on Oregon, though, is a very strong operator. I don't know if that was necessarily the best decision. Maybe, honestly, 6-picking off of someone to a Maestro might have done them a little bit better to see through smokes. Not a whole lot of smoke potential, though, coming out, so they don't really need that Maestro anyway.
And again, I think Mira is always a must-pick. No, maybe not must-pick, but she's so powerful, and especially when you do a 6-pick.
And on so many maps and so many bomb sites on all of those maps.
When you have the opportunity maybe to if you do trick your opponents into not thinking you have one, if you can make a decision on you not having one, maybe that gives you an advantage. Again, the 6-pick can be used to maybe hide who you want to pick. And I've done it where you just pick the same operator that you already had picked, but just to use it, really.
Now, the one thing interesting as well, like you mentioned, maybe trying to mix them up a little bit, the Brumbpo Tungus on attack, still bringing a Twitch this time. Maybe that was what they tried to do. They saw them with the Twitch. They weren't showing their hand with the Mira, essentially trying to bait out a 6-pick off the Twitch, but they're going to keep on the Twitch, just going to put them in a better situation when it comes to that Mira downstairs.
I think Mute can be very devastating today.
Especially on this bomb site. I mean, he is very powerful on this bomb site. JDW holding a tight angle on the main stairs. He's going to push up off that Thatcher EMP and take down the Hibana charges. They're looking upstairs, but it came from downstairs. They know. Gonna try for another one.
Another thing here, the attackers need to work. At least so far, as in trying to...
Still can't open that hatch. Opened a little bit of a sight line there. The way Hibana pellets work now is you need 4 of them to open a hatch. So that Mute was able to shoot at least probably 2 of them is my guess. Maybe 1 of them, or 2 or 3 of them, depending on the way that they were positioned there. Trying to get as much information down the main laundry stairs as they can. No one on... Now, there's a lot of top floor control. A minute 30 left. They're pushing down the stairs. And that's essentially just for gauging information. They have a lot of information here. Peeking the hallway. The Hibana.
Shots up to the roof there.
Now, they're pretty much ready for this push. If they need to open the hatch, that's essentially a must. My thinking is if they also don't open the hatches in Meeting Hall, KX able to get a kill from Big Tower, someone pushing through Meeting Hall into Big Tower. That was probably just a bit of lack of information, perhaps. Novak able to refrag onto the mute downstairs. Pretty much a good trade. You know, a Twitch for a mute. Unfortunately, those mirror walls not able to open up yet by the Twitch, so information coming out. They've seen through the mirror wall. The mirror going to play it patient. Pretty much your best bet all the time. Bandit, they're all going to rotate now. They know the push is coming. Main Laundry. Take me to your wiener. Able to pick up an impact kill. Habana, plant going down on top of the washing machine. Nades going out. Smokes come out, just missed. The plant is going to be able to go down. Take me to your wiener is able to take another kill. Taken to a 4v2 situation. Take me to your wiener with the heavy flank. Gonna ooh, big kill. Taken down to the 3v1.
One here.
Now we have the Moog of the Mira able to get a bit of a flank on that flanking Thermite even. Taken to a 1v2 situation here. No Nitro Cell available. A lot of angles being held here. One on the main stairs, one above, and that's it to finish it up. Brumbpo Tungus able to turn it around on the attack in the second round and pretty decidedly take the basement, at least pretty decidedly until that plant went down. I mean, once they had that still, you know, 2 people alive, that was pretty powerful.
How when these teams, when the bomb is not planted, you see the attackers kind of take it. And I think as the last 2 rounds, they are waiting till about the last minute, last 30 seconds. And that worked last round, but maybe I like to see this round seeing maybe some extra aggression. Maybe not waiting until you have to kind of play against it. Because when you start playing against the time, you do make mistakes, or you maybe don't have the time to. Because once you start, you're
committed.
You're committed to that
plan. Absolutely.
There's no time to go back or think about another plan.
And speaking of aggression, we have a Ying, we have an Ash, the Thatcher Thermite. They're going to go laundry room, supply room again. The Habana easily, hopefully that Habana will be able to open up some more of those hatches as well. Maybe she did get into Meeting Hall. But yep, and we get the Maestro coming out as well. Habana going off to the glass. Now they're still going downstairs. The Thermite going to be able to open up enough. I think that's what they're going to go for. Their main lobby down laundry stairs push seemed to work for them. If they could just get more utility, more fragging potential on that push, this one should go much easier. Luckily, the Maestro coming out, able to counter that 6 pick off the glass.
Also interesting, again, with this new season coming up here, interesting to see Glaz as getting counter sniped, maybe?
Potentially, yeah, absolutely.
By this new operator. Who is it confirmed they have a sniper rifle, or is it?
I don't necessarily know how confirmed any of the information is on Season 3 so far. I mean, there have been leaks into the code of the game, which always tends to happen. What kind of setup on the Mira was that? I'm not sure if that was the half soft wall, half hard wall Mira, or if they committed to just the full standard Mira. We'll have to see. Barbed wire going down on top of the laundry machine this time. Smart decision from the Maestro, essentially just a direct counterplay to the plant that went down last time. That plant that went down last time, though, could have been easily stopped. Unfortunately, it was just a missed smoke toxic babe that essentially decided the round there for the attackers. So,
and again, you saw what you were just talking about when the time gets low for the attackers, it's tough for them to make a plan. But then you see as well, once that bomb goes down, the defenders are pressed for time. And even then, and you see their plans even start to fall apart as they have to react.
Absolutely.
What the attackers have now done.
Take me to your wiener, looking like he's going to push Big Tower. Thermite and Glass both pushing. Workshop, Garage, trying to get top floor control. Doesn't really look like anyone necessarily is on the top floor. I'm not sure where their roamers are. Bandit still committed to the downstairs watching. 1, 2, 3, 4 downstairs, 5. They're all downstairs. So a lot of top floor control that can be taken quickly by Brumbpo Tungus here, depending on how they play this. Minute 45 left in the round. Looks like the information's coming around. They have top floor control both sides. I think they know no one's in Meeting Hall. I think they pretty much know they're safe to make this push. Thermite's going to open the main lobby the main lobby hatch. Now, this is a good decision. They're probably going to push down and just keep that flank pushed with what looks to be the Ying and the Ashe. Now, this is going to be tough to stop from the defenders, because if the plant goes down in main lobby, but actually Ying pushing from big tower has the diffuser, so they might try and fake a push from that main lobby and then have that push come in the back. The meeting of the minds on the stairs.
There it is, my goodness.
So close, able to hear him out. KX, I apologize, able to take the kill on Snowbacks.
Watching with the highlights is horrifying.
Yep.
Watching them move towards each other.
Just able to hear him there. Flash has come down, being able to take out by the ADS. Smart decision. Thatcher coming in with the Thermite now and the Ying. This is smart. This is smart. They decided to take the push, and it didn't work. It resulted in someone getting a kill. Bear taken down. Now that's the Ying. A lot of fragging potential. Ashe able to refrag onto the Jaeger. Holding a tight angle. One playing by the washer machine underneath the hatch. The Maestro, where I would consider that to be default mirror spot, is behind the mirror. I didn't realize they had the mirror there. Giving out information. The Toxic Babe goes down. 13 seconds left. They're going to have to commit to the push. The Thermite gets taken out, but not before he's able to get that frag off onto the smoke in the corner there. A 2v3 situation. The Ashe coming in and cleaned up by the defenders. The Bandit there actually able to loop around. I'm not sure if the Bandit there came around from that main lobby staircase all the way around through Meeting Hall and was able to come down on the staircase.
I think what happened there as well, I think you saw when Ashe got that kill and the Thermite had breached. There was a little bit of chaos there on the defensive end. There's a little bit of a kind of reacting to all of that, and I don't think the attackers made full use of that chaos. I think if they had made a bit of a bigger push there, they could have made use of the discombobulation there. So, but I think that was one of the better plans. It didn't work out at the time, but I did like the idea of a harder push. I think that's probably what's going to work best.
Taking us to Kitchen on defense. Currently 1-2 in favor of Ready Esports. The Castle, Smoke, Bandit, Mira, Valkyrie. Very, very good. I'd love to see a bit of an Echo. I don't know if they now have anybody with a deployable shield to protect those bandits.
I think they banned it. I think they banned Echo.
Oh, but Echo was banned. You're right. You're right. Unless the Jaeger's going to take the deployable shield, but a bit of a doubt on that end. I think Mira also has a deployable shield. Probably not going to give that up for the C4, though. C4 a little bit more viable here. Probably going to see, default attack onto the kitchen site. We're looking like it's going to be...
Also, I like the use of Maestro, because I think especially when you're playing people who know these camera locations, chances are your cameras are going to get taken out pretty quickly. So to have those two eyes on the bomb site or in areas, especially in areas that maybe you go, I don't want the team to worry about that. I don't want my team to build around that area. You can put down a Maestro cam and just watch it. And I think that's where extremely good use of him, especially when you're playing people, again, who know the camera locations, who probably won't let you get a chance to use them. Or Valkyrie as well, another good option.
And they do take the deployable shield with the Jaeger. Smart decision there. Able to castle off. I was going to say they're probably going to commit to a small tower push through that double wall. Bandited, I mean, they do have the Twitch, so if they're able to sneak the Twitch drone in and be able to take out those bandits, it's looking like it might be a bit of an easy push here. The Smoke probably going to play inside. I was actually playing inside the kitchen. Let's see if they have anybody playing inside showers. The attack's going to come out. Will they decide to a main lobby push? Looks like they're probably going to loop around to that small tower. Going to try and get control of showers, be able to get up a crossfire. The Thermite just opening that main lobby door, probably trying to show a little bit of aggression, keep them on their toes, keep them a little anxious on the defense. 30 seconds down. They're setting up to begin gathering information. They're going to set up to start entering in the building. The Ying's going to open up the window on the stairs, the Twitch.
Again, another thing about Pro League style playing as well is that time kills you.
Absolutely.
Just spending 30 seconds going around the building is already almost a third of your time.
Now, this is what we're going to see. The Glaz is going to drone out to give that Twitch drone information. If the Glaz's drone gets shot immediately on entry, they're not going to send that Twitch drone in that direction. If the Glaz sees that no one's in there and that we get that Twitch drone in there to take it out, which potentially is looking like a viable option here. JDW on top of the boxes.
I think this is a solid
It looks like they did get those bandit charges, absolutely. They're going to thermite the wall there. Smart play by the Twitch. Now, they have angles here. No Maestro Cam. The only plant denial they have is that smoke. If they could get a smart pick here, if that smoke, they could catch him out of position. They also have a couple C4s. They have, I'm sure the bandit, maybe either has some wire or those C4.
Glass taking some damage.
The Glaz able to down the bandit, perhaps maybe take him just to 1 HP. Nope, the bandit is down behind there from the Glaz. Glaz taking minimum damage. The push is going to come inside. They're pushing in the hallway as well. Smoke's coming down. They're smoking it all off. We're going to probably see... Oh, but the Glaz is watching. If they try for a C4, it is all over for them. They'll just be shut down. Glaz moving into position. Waiting, gets back out.
Do we know who has the diffuser? Do we see?
No one currently has a diffuser. They probably dropped it down behind them.
Brumbpo Tungus.
Yeah. Take Me to Your Wiener taken out by that castle in the bathroom. Now, they have a lot of bathroom control. They have the Jaeger in the bathroom. They have the castle in the bathroom. This is not good for the attack. The Claymore down, shoots the Claymore. They're going to that Jaeger is going to go for a complete flank on them. The plant goes down. Plant is off. 2v3. The Jaeger actually shut down. The Twitch able to pick up the castle, trying to rotate through on the flank as well. 1v2 for Beanstalk Ricky. The run out the left side from the smoke. Not going to make anything happen. The Mira looking for the defuse. Beanstalk Ricky takes out the smoke. Is the Mira going to stick the defuse? And she does.
Well,
Twitch just not able to get there in time, unfortunately.
Now, while the attackers did lose that round, I do want to say, though, you saw that even when the plan started to fall apart, Brumbpo Tungus did a great job of sticking with the firing lines,
absolutely adapting,
keeping the angles there. Because again, if you let those angles fall apart, people can start moving. And you saw it. Even though they lost the diffuser there for a second, the defenders really couldn't move because those angles were still there. So if you hold the angles, that gives you the opportunity to change the plan, to figure out what you need to do because you now have the defenders locked down. But what was good is they didn't fall apart. They didn't start running. They didn't scramble because that's when you start to fall apart. Is because these teams then see the opening and can also adapt. So. And
I like the positioning from the Twitch there as well, able to hold up outside of the small tower. He was able to catch out a lot of those rotations on the flank. That's an excellent position to hold if you get that plant down just inside of that thermited wall by the sofa. Honestly, just came down to a little bit of time. I mean, the smoke pushed out on him, trying to draw the attention, and he happened to just didn't have enough time to push back in on the Mira that was committing to the defuse. The Cav 6 picked off to the Jaeger. The Jaeger giving them a little bit of trouble with those ADSs. Cav probably not so strong of a decision here. Last round of the half, 1-3 in favor of Ready Esports. Oregon.
I'll say is what you were saying, the ADS. I think the ADS are good because they've seen who they're bringing to the table. And you know that those smoke grenades...
The Ying Candelas as well.
Exactly. And if you know that the Ying Candela is going to come in and or a smoke grenade, even if they don't bring them, the ADSs are still useful. But if they somehow stop those Candelas and they stop the smoke grenades, you stop the plan with only the use of an ADS.
Or the Thatcher EMPs, it will stop that as well. So
if you know what the other team has been bringing, you know they brought a Thatcher with them. Even Habana uses for flashbangs from time to time just to drain. You know what they're bringing now. You've seen their plan and they're kind of stuck with it. So you've also kind of picked up on what defenders are doing well, what defenders aren't doing well. So
opening up the hallway wall, that white stairs wall, I guess I would call it, into dorms. This was a pretty dominant match when Ready was on defense the last time. Will Brumbpo Tungus be able to take this in favor of them this time? We will see.
And I think also important when you're playing this pro league style, one win, if you're maybe not as confident in your offense or defensive skills, just get one win then. If you get one, you get to go that other half. If you lose all of them, you might be in trouble.
You're stressed going into the other half.
Whereas if you have that one win, you get a loss on the other side as well. You get to adapt a little bit. So I say if you're not confident on one half of the game, shoot for that one, even 2 wins, so you can play on your dominant end.
Able to open up the west window. Now they're going to push kids' dorm windows as well. Looks like they're just Thatchering, taking care of all those ADSs. Very aggressive positions from the Mira, and I believe it's the smoke that's inside there as well. Drone out, spotted, immediately taken. Will they commit to the west side push, or are they going to try something else? Looking for the hallway, just looking to catch someone out of position. In the big tower is the bandit. Smoke able to pick up a kill on Take Me to Your Wiener. Trying to repel out that kid's dorm window. Almost coming down to a minute left. Bandit just missing on that peek from Big Tower. The Ying knows that the Bandit's in Big Tower. Gonna make a push over the overpass.
Again, if you look at it, you can just tell how fast this time goes. It's already less than a minute. They're on the outside still. So again, this just goes to show where...
Almost a wall bang onto that mirror, very close from the Twitch. "30 seconds coming down, 4v5. Where will the push come from? Looking like it's going to come from that west side window. They're really trying to open that up. If they make the push from the west side window, they're going to draw the attention from the kids' dorm window as well. Snowvac able to pick up a big impact frag with that with the Claymore, I apologize. The Ying Candel's going down, knife onto the back with a 180 kill onto the smoke, just unable to pick it up. Another kill.
5 seconds to go.
I don't know if that was the Ying that picked that up just in time. Probably hectic in the comms there. The Legion pushing white stairs. They know he's there. They know his location. The pre-fire coming out. He's going to jump over. He's going to have to commit to jumping over the shield. And if he does that,
that's going to be a rough time.
That is going to be a rough time. He is going to be caught out of position. There's no way he'll be able to make it outside of that doorway if he tries to push it. They have the angle. He is stuck on white stairs. If he tries to come down the white stairs, the Ying is going to clean him up. He's up white stairs.
Again, another moment here. You got to make a decision. Are you going to go around? Are you going to waste that time?
Picks up the Ying, pushing through the backside. He knows he's in the dorm main hall. Able to clean it up. Depete. 2-3 in favor of the attackers. First half on Oregon.
I'll say that was looking dire for Brumbpo Tungus.
That it was, but
Ying,
luckily able to clutch it out there on defense. Big clutch coming out. The Ying had a big play there. I mean, I don't know if that was a double kill, triple kill coming into the kids' dorms.
If she got that first one, but I know she got the knife and she got the 180.
She got the smoke, and then that last kill. I don't know if the kill feed made it look like the Thatcher did pick up that kill, but I'm not sure. It was tough. I mean, they both were there firing. I mean, it was excellent display of reflex from the Ying as well.
Again, that came down to the last few seconds. But again, I think in that moment, if that Ying double kill hadn't happened, I don't think that they get that victory.
No, not at all. The Ying taking kids' dorms was the sole reason that they won that round. That was the deciding factor.
Again, and I like to see how they handle defense, because again, I think maybe they saw during their time is if you can just keep the attackers on the outside for a minute and a half, you have saved yourself a new. That makes their plan that much harder to pull off. So I'm interested to see what they do on attack. Ready Esports, because maybe they saw how long they were taking on the outside. Maybe they go more aggressive. So I mean, the IQ might lead to that. I mean, that's a fast operator. So
looking like the first defense is actually gonna be upstairs, dorms, main hall. Goo Mines going down bottom of white stairs. That is
Brumbpo Tungus bringing Pulse, which Ready Esports has 6 picked off of most of this game today.
Now that's a smart decision. I'd like to see the Pulse played, down. Even you're looking, we're upstairs. A Pulse player on this map downstairs inside of Laundry very powerful. You could see anybody coming from that workshop garage. You could see anybody coming from the main lobby, anyone pushing into that main lobby from...
And I'll say as well, where has Brumbpo Tungus been beating Ready Esports? It's on the frags. So they haven't been
Exactly.
It hasn't been the tactics department. It hasn't been in making tactical pushes. Not that they've been doing them badly, but Ready Esports has kind of been matching them on those 2 points. But in a lot of these frag matches, Brumbpo Tungus has done a good job.
Absolutely. And I mean, case in point, that Ying play, they're able to take out... I mean, still the smoke was... smoke was flashed, but...
You bring a pulse to help you get that first frag. You have a dock with the ACOG, and more importantly, you can keep your guys up.
Yep.
Which is what you want, because I think that's where Brumbpo Tungus has been winning, is if they take down one of Ready Esports. Again, it might be a perfect example.
Information coming out. Will he be able to get the wall bang? Potential run out here. Knows he's on the drone. Or at least he's just waiting. Well, the Pulse droned out. The drones are swarming into the kitchen and the dining hall. Take me to your wiener. Moving out. Just going to try and hold a tight angle if he's going to get pushed. The information's still coming. I like the Pulse play, though. That's what we're seeing here. We're seeing one thing on defense, I think, that maybe Ready wasn't doing. The one thing we were seeing from Ready was a lot of close-to-sight defense plays. I mean, I can't say that necessarily, because on their last play, they held the tower. I mean, they were playing roam games very, very strong.
Maybe part of why Brumbpo Tungus did take so long getting to the sites was, how often do you expect your enemy to be on the site rather than throughout the map?
The Pulse going to be able to catch out the Capital. 1 kill.
One behind him, though.
Claymore goes down. Is he going to be pushed from the backside? I think the fear comes out. Yep, push from Meeting Hall.
That was in front.
From Meeting Hall. Control of the attackers onto that first floor now, but a minute left. Beautiful play from the Pulse. Able to trade onto the Capital. Big play. Smoke's out of play right now. One trade with 2 minutes of time killed. Big plays from that Pulse on defense. Attackers really going to have to kick it into gear. I don't know how much information they have. Drones still coming out. Drones being shut down. Not a lot of information being held right now.
Also, if you're Jacoby, when do you use those phones at this point? Again, maybe when you're playing ranked online with your friends, it's different. But at this point, when is it best used?
Big kill from the Bandit on a tight angle downstairs.
And what we're just talking about, where is Brumbpo Tungus the strongest? Where are they beating Ready Esports? And they're beating them in these frags. They're beating them on the angles.
HP able to refrag onto Bear, taking out that Legion. 30 seconds left. The Legion is probably done all he's had to. The push coming upside. White stairs. Smokes go out from the Dokkaebi. The push is coming in. The plant is going down in the smoke. One C4 available from the Bandit. Will we see it go out? HP down. The plant goes off. Snowvac able to come up the back of White Stairs, clean up shop with a double kill. No, that is it. Able to.
I'm like, what are they all doing?
Very quick cleanup there from Brumbpo Tungus there. Bandit able to come up the back of White Stairs, get that double kill. Diffuse goes down from Beanstalk. Ricky on the dock. Beautiful collapse onto that attack there. Sometimes it is best to let that diffuse go down and give yourself time to reposition. You have a lot of time after the diffuse goes down. After the diffuse goes down, the attack is essentially rushed to set up mock defense around that. So if you can really position yourself around that, which what we saw Brumbpo Tungus do, you're going to succeed every time. That's beautifully played on the defense in all aspects, roaming, anchoring, that retake,
once that
beautiful.
Diffuse is down, you know where they are. You know where the layout of that room is. I do agree. Once you put that diffuse down, you do reveal a lot of information. And if you aren't in a position to defend that position, then it's going to get a bit difficult. And again, what we were saying earlier is, where is Brumbpo Tungus winning in this game so far? It's been in the frags, and that's what they're bringing to the table is these fraggers.
Can we pull up the scoreboard here? Can you hold tab? What do we got? Snowvac with 8 kills. Big kills from the Snowvac on that Bandit as well. Honestly, not even too bad on Ready with the frags. That really just a big showing from Snowvac here, able to capitalize on all the information that we're gathering.
I'm sure the numbers are similar between both teams beginning. What I'm saying is, with Brumbpo Tungus,
6 assists as well from Bear. Wow, those are some impact plays right there. That's crucial to it.
Or again, they're bringing a rook this time. Why are you bringing a rook? It keeps your people up, much like the dock. It keeps your people up, and I think that's where they're seeing the strongest come outs is when they stay alive. They can take out these guys. They can beat them in the angles. They can beat them in the frags. But again, I think in the tactics, they were seeing that Ready Esports is a bit better setting up these plans But I think Brumbpo Tungus is getting much better at reacting to those plans and keeping them on their toes.
And like you said, I mean, what did we see last time? Pretty dominant defense on the retake. The Doc utilizing himself, but not utilizing his special gadget maybe all that much. He maybe could have been more impactful if he was a Rook. You see a lot of these essential plays happening are being done by the roamers, so they're probably just deciding switching off, giving
And I'd say
the...
Brumbpo's again bringing, like, if you notice, they're bringing a lot of the basic operators, and maybe their plan is get a nice angle, stay there, because you'll get one of them. And now, and that's what they've been doing is they find, like, the bandit sat at the stairs, didn't move, got the IQ when he needed to, and what did that? And then the Legion, that IQ would have stopped the Legion trap. That might have stopped something else. And now, because you got that kill on the stairway, that IQ is taken care of. Just because you held an angle, you followed a basic siege rule, which is find a good angle and hold it, and that's what they did.
Absolutely, and that's what they're doing, just trying to capitalize on that, give their roamers bit of an advantage going into those angle holds. Lot of play down here in the defense, down here in the basement on defense, I apologize. Pretty much a lot of top floor control away in that first minute. They've already opened the hatch, already opened the wall in the first minute. Good droning done, honestly, by Ready Esports. Able to get all that information that they can do a quick push, get that wall open. 2 minutes left. They have a lot of time to make a decision on what their push is going to be. The Twitch able to open up the mirror wall overlooking Big Tower. Go ahead, Jack.
I say Brumbpo Tungus taking a minute and a half to get into the room. They saw Ready Esports is now in the house. They are set up with a minute and a half to go rather than getting set up with a minute and a half. They are now in. They've been in the building. They can now make a play. And
there with the Macy J charm looking nice.
Yeah, and they're getting angles of their own as we're seeing now.
Tough position with the Mira down there now that the wall is open, unless he's going to go for a very aggressive peek here on that thermite. Jackal pushing downstairs. The smokes are coming out.
This might be the earliest.
Moj, thermite able to pick up a kill. Plant is going down, but the Jackal able to be taken out by the Bandits C4. Plant going down once again. Thatcher making the plant. Big push from the Rook. 1 HP. The Thermite able to frag again onto the Bandit. The Thermite having a very, very productive round here. 3v3. Plant down. Coming up on the halfway in time left on that diffuser. Aggressive. C4 out. Just going to miss that. No kill there. Take me to your wiener. Able to pick up the kill. Doesn't even see it coming.
Oh what?
And the diffuse is going to go down. 3-1. Dokkaebi, it's left 2. Able to come up from the back.
Tungus is going to stick with it, though.
Oh, Beanstalk able to pick up the kill.
I thought that was another kill.
Just able to sneak under the sight of the Thatcher that's standing on top of the laundry machine.
That was very strange.
That was bizarre. I mean, he even got up there and he didn't even see him. He had to knife him. I don't think he knew that he was a player that was alive at that time.
That was weird.
Able to take the round in a bit of a hectic and confusing end there. 4-3 in favor of Brumbpo Tungus. Able to take the last 2 rounds in a row off of a bit of a challenging attack, able to really turn it around on defense so far.
Also, look at this. Ready Esports, I think, has just spiced up the whole roster. There was a Maverick there. That's a
but still, I mean, taking a Buck and a Zofia, something we haven't seen yet today. Good observation.
We saw a Buck earlier, but I don't think we've seen a Zofia yet today.
Okay.
So
both the Doc and the Rook coming out unless something gets 6-picked off. The Buck actually going to see a 6-pick off to the Maverick. Interesting. Now, they're playing Kitchen Dining Hall. That Maverick is probably to open up that small tower wall just to get some angles on there, and they might make a push from open area.
Also, again, what is Maverick
or meeting
good at?
hall.
Maverick is good at setting up sight lines, and I think even disrupting other sight lines, which, again, I think they've noticed as well that Brumbpo is beating them in these shoot-offs, is beating them... not shoot-offs, shoot-outs, and fragging them. Maverick is very good at disrupting those plans, poking holes in places and setting up sight lines of his own. So I'm interested to see if Maverick can kind of disrupt the heavy anchor, especially now you have a Doc and a Rook. Again, 2 ACOGs kind of going with let's frag these guys out.
Yep.
So, and let's keep each other alive. So let's focus on that as well.
Interesting now, no bandit coming out on the kitchen defense. So depending on how this is played by Ready, you know, we saw how aggressive, we saw how quick they took that attack, at least to try and get top floor control, open up the hatch. Drone spotted out real fast, trying to get those pings down. We see they're going to make a push, probably going to be small tower. I mean, they all spawn small tower. But they, okay, so I didn't even notice that they had the mute in place of the bandit. My apologies. So the mute's going to be able to hopefully close that off. Unfortunately, we're going to be able to get that Maverick in there unless they can play around that Maverick. All right, the defense can play. Just missing a shot from the glass. The Jaeger of Take Me to Your Wiener seeing his life flash just before his eyes as he's able to get upstairs and escape.
And that would have been a key frag.
That would have been a key kill onto a roamer like that with 2 minutes left. That would have been an excellent pick. Just Anchors holding up some solid defensive sites. Maestro, beautiful position. I don't even think the attack saw the Maestro. They don't know where it is. No, they do now, and they're going to take it out. So the second thermite is going to be able to go off. They're going to be able to open that wall, at least be able to waste some utility so they can't open the whole
honestly,
wall.
It's me taking out that, taking out the brimstone key. There you go.
Absolutely.
Get rid of the exothermic charge, and you're set.
The wall opens up. They're going to make a push.
ADS
is just going to burn the ADS, but Snowvac from the top, a big tower. Lack of information on the attack. He's going to reposition himself out of there. They get the pick. The Maestro able to pick up some damage a little bit onto that Maverick laying down there. This Maestro in a good position to negate any sort of plant, give a lot of information. The Maverick's going to come in. He's going to wait. Maestro's going to push outside in the hallway.
Flashbang, he's in trouble.
Just unable to pick up the kill on the Maverick there because of that Ying play. The Maverick doesn't have to see when the plant's going down. Take Me to Your Wiener able to pick up another kill from upstairs. Now he's downstairs actually in bathroom hallway coming in on the 90. Rook, good angle from the kitchen. 4-2 right now in favor of Brumbpo Tungus. Take Me to Your Wiener, run out on the side. The Glass unaware. Taken to a 2v3 though, the Ying able to pick up a kill. Diffuser down. Moga able to pick up another kill onto Beanstalk Ricky.
Glass able to hold a sight line there.
And the attackers take it just like that. How about that?
Looks like a Ying was able to get in there.
Ying playing from the bathroom, able to pick up that kill, pushing around the bomb site of the Rook.
And I think what happened there with Brumbpo Tungus, I think you saw with the Maestro. I think the Maestro got not greedy, but a little aggressive. And again, what we were saying earlier is I think with Brumbpo Tungus, that's not what they should be doing.
Exactly.
I don't think they're beating Ready Esports in the aggression. I think they're beating them in the angles. I think you saw with Doc and Rook both getting kills from far angles, far away in the tower. I think that's where they're beating them. And I think you're seeing that in their operator picks is they're looking for those long-range shots and kills. And I think with Maverick, you saw Maverick was disrupting them, disrupting the Maestros, and Glaz as well, another long angle. So I'm definitely interested to see how Ready Esports is adapting to their style. And again, I think this is the last one? Two left.
Yes. If both of them win, there are technically maximum 3 rounds left. First to 6 rounds wins. Kitchen dining hall defense again, the bandit and the mute coming out this time. Smart decision. Just they cannot let that wall fall. The moment that wall fell, like you said, I don't want to call it a misplay because it was a smart decision on the Maestro to try and take down the Maverick. But if he knew how many people were inside of that small tower, maybe it would have been a little bit better to attempt to just hold an angle in that hallway. The Ying Candelas came out, maybe fall off. Better to stay alive. He had that Maestro cam. I mean, hindsight 2020, but we're going to move on here.
What is your value alive versus... Are you worth trading? I think a trade is only valuable if you know that you're going to be able to get your kill if you're even remotely nervous or doubting that you can pull off your kill. I don't think it's worth risking your own life, especially at a key round. So, when they could be this could have been match point for them.
Exactly.
So now you're kicking yourself because you're not in a bad way, but you could have been playing match point. So
Defense coming out once again on the kitchen. Snowvac from the Rook looking to take upstairs. Coming back down white. 15 seconds into the round. Romer's setting up into position. Not a lot of upstairs map control. A lot of people playing in the lockers. We have the Bandit and the Jaeger in lockers. Now, this is the issue that we might be facing again. Unless we're going to look for a late flank on that roam. I mean, we see the drones coming out into Big Tower. Now, this is something that's actually quite interesting. We're going to see Ready Esports commit a lot of resources. The Thermite is still over there, wasting time, missing that. He's going to have to throw it back in. The only person that's over in Small Tower is the Maverick. He can't open up the wall and get a plant down. They think that someone's in that Big Tower. They don't have information on that yet. No one's there. A minute left in the round. They could have made and committed to a full push into the kitchen. Unfortunately, they're a little nervous about those flanks that were coming out from the Big Tower.
No one is there.
And no one's there. No one is in Big Tower. They're all committed on site, in lockers, in bathroom.
Now, the question is, can he communicate that to his team and I think make use? But again, is it worth...
Well, the thing is, a minute 30 down, and has his team even figured it out yet? They are now pushing in to Meeting Hall, able to thermite the wall into Meeting Hall. All 4 of them, though.
It looks like Maverick is actually on his own on the other side.
That he is. Smart decision to leave the Maverick on his own, able to hold some sight lines there. Beanstalk Ricky able to pick up the first kill.
Rook almost, again, I think felt the urge to rush there. Don't do that.
Able to hold himself back. And look at that. Beanstalk Ricky able to pick up another kill. Tight angle. This Thermite peaks. Oh, a lot of damage being done to both. The Doc's able to heal up. Thermite, not so much. 5v3. 50 seconds left. Looking like someone's upstairs going to try and make a push from white stairs and get a flank off. Thermite able to pick up two kills on Snowvac and Beanstalk Ricky, a collateral of sorts.
Again, this is what we're saying with Brumbpo Tungus. I think you just hold the angles. I think you stay where you are. Don't go after Ready Esports.
Take into a 3v3, 3v2. Real quick, a team kill with a breach charge. Take Me to Your Wiener able to clean up now to a 3v1. The Twitch going to try and get that one. Bit of a tough situation. Bear able to clean up, taking it to... Yep, and that ruined it there. I mean, that took them from, you know, essentially tying up the round in terms of body count to just an absolute morale killer when something like that happens in a clutch situation.
And again, that will throw off your whole plan. And I think that you saw with that double kill by the Thermite, Brumbpo Tungus getting aggressive. I don't think it's worked out for them during this match.
10 kills coming out from Snowvac, 8 from Moog, 7 from KX, 8 from Beanstalk Ricky, 8 along the boards. Looking like a spread even here. 7 assists from Bear playing. Are all of these assists coming from the Legion play?
Yeah, I mean, they're all stepping on.
I know. I mean, that's just unbelievable.
They're all stepping on, though.
Yeah, unbelievable, assistance coming in from Bear to help his teammates get those kills. Because it's one thing, for Snowvac to be cleaning up the way he is, but it's another thing for all of that damage to be done by Bear. Beautiful job.
And let's see if they're going to not bring the Rook. I thought that plan has been working very well for them, having a Rook and the Doc.
Especially on a site like Kids Dorms Main Hall. Maybe they're just giving up an ACOG in favor of some more utility.
Also,
we're seeing the Pulse coming out.
Monty, is this a...
And they're going to 6-pick off the Thatcher to a Jackal.
Interesting.
Very interesting decision here. They're going to be pushing Kids Dorm Main Hall.
But again, what have we been saying about Ready Esports is Ready Esports is able to beat them when they're aggressive.
And when they catch them out of place. Now, here's the thing, though. We're going to see the Bandit able to bandit off the wall right here that Pulse is doing in the closet wall. They're not going. The attack not able to push closet wall. The attack is going to have to commit to a push. Either main stairs, white stairs, one of the windows, or depending on what they end up doing with the overpass there, they've just completely blocked it off. So they could thermite that overpass wall. They're probably not going to waste bandits on that overpass wall either. 5 seconds coming down. The last of the information trying to be gathered off here by the attackers on their drones. One playing downstairs in the bathroom. And the attack comes out. Monty going to push in main.
If the defenders can find some way to take out Monty, that would be huge. If they can find a way to peek him out.
Well, they have this. They have 2 C4s. Pulse and Bandit. Information coming out. Looks like they're going to just push in with that Monty through the main lobby.
And again, I think Ready Esports, how aggressive can you be? I think if they've seen maybe with what is it, Brumbpo Tungus? My goodness, this is messing with three Trumbo Bungus. I think they're seeing that they can beat him in the aggression. If they can force him to start moving around, Ready Esports can get those kills. So I think Capital can do that too with the bolts. So I'm definitely interested to see what happens here.
Now the Pulse. Beautiful play from the Pulse. I was actually just going to make a comment on the lack of map control. The Pulse just able to miss out to JDW. The information coming through, just not able to.
Again, I think that's an example. I think a little, maybe, I don't know. I know Pulse can be aggressive. I think that was a little too aggressive, leaving the door like that, going into the hallway, especially when Jackal has the filing cabinet, which, as far as I'm concerned, bullets do not go through.
Jackal, very low HP, looking for the wall bang, close from the Jackal. Beautiful plays from the Jackal coming out here, able to get that pickup on the Pulse. Not too bad, though, the Jackal at about 30 HP, 4 to 5 here, match point in favor of Brumbpo Tungus. The Monty able to push in, coming from that main bedroom hall, going to push into dorms.
Now
they have the Jaeger spotted. They are all in. They have a lot of control here on the east side of the map.
If Monty is able to get that defuse down, do they have anybody who can actually take him out? Hopefully
They have two. Well, they have one C4 left now.
Yeah, hopefully they haven't used it.
Yes. No, I'm sure that they have not wasted it at this point in time. At least I would hope not. Here's the thing, though. You look at the attackers. Where are they pushing from? They're committing to an entire east side push. Luckily able to get rid of the bandits from underneath
Monty
the floor.
flash.
Smart decision. No, Ying's pushing in with her Candelas. Monty looking to turn around and take
Monty
that
was
push.
facing the wrong way.
Two
Monty-
double kill with the C4. Wow, big kill coming out in the closet there. Jaeger able to pick up another kill on Moj, just not paying attention to Monty. Taking it out. Moj, oh, DePete cleaning up.
Oh, no.
Wow. Just absolutely cleaning up with a bit of a team kill from Beanstalk into Bear. Brumbpo Tungus taking the game. 6-4. Well played, boys. GG's all around. Brumbpo Tungus. Beautiful showing. That Jaeger there able to capitalize off of that C4 kill and push outside of the closet.
I think
Wow.
I think that C4 changed the momentum there.
Absolutely,
I think that
it did.
double, They were. It was a 5-3.
They were looking for something to capitalize on. They needed that morale boost.